Yo, what's going on guys, Plentix here. I'm coming at you with some more Black Ops 3, and in today's video, it's the very second episode of our tips and tricks series, and in today's series episode, we're going to be going over movement. Now, movement is a huge part of Black Ops 3, and in any COD really, but in Black Ops 3 especially because they retained the boosting and sliding feature that Advanced Warfare had. So, you're going to find yourself, having to get pretty comfortable with sliding and boosting around the map efficiently if you want to be a good Black Ops 3 player. The very first thing we're going to go over is the slide. So if you're sprinting, all you have to do is tap crouch and you slide. It takes half your boost meter down, but it is a little bit faster than sprinting. Now, at the end of your slide, as my left hand character comes up right there, you'll notice I stop sprinting. And I just have to take a moment to reactivate it, and that's detrimental because you do slow down a tiny bit. So a way you can get around this is called G-Slide. A lot of YouTubers have already done this, but I'm going to do it for you guys as well. All you have to do is you jump up in the air while you're sprinting, and then in midair, you tap and hold the crouch button, and then before you hit the ground, you let go of the crouch button, and as you hit the ground, you tap and hold A. So if you don't believe me, you can Q slide. So in midair, I'm going to tap the crouch button. I'm not going to tap it while I'm on the ground. So right now I tap let go, and I still slide when I hit the ground. That's the Q feature of the slide. Now I'm going to do this right now in G slide. You just sprint, jump, tap, and then all you'll see, that's, if you mess up, half your bar goes down, and you just kind of go, bah, and stop moving. This should be the correct one, right? Oh, lordy. There it is. Alright, yeah, I was doing it a little too late. Let me try it again. And I mess up again, Jesus. There it is. See how I slingshot forward? Right as I hit the ground, boom, look at that. I just slingshot forward. Look at that, slingshot forward. It's super fast. If you can do that, if you can do this G-slide, at the beginning of a search and destroy round, you can get to points of engagement faster, so then you can be aiming down sights. I can't aim down sights with this knife, but I can do this weird little thing. But, yeah, you can get to points of engagement faster in search, so you can have the advantage in gunfights. You can capture the flag, people who are capturing your flag. You can cut off people who are capturing the satellite drone and uplink. You can get to hard points faster. A bunch of things you can use it for. Another thing I'm going to go over with you guys is the edge slide. And the edge slide, all you have to do is you slide off the edge of stuff with anything with a straight edge. You can do it off roof. You can do it off car, you can do it off a box, you can do it off a multitude of things. Boom, look at that. It's fast because I never have to stop sprinting. I can do it off this truck, I can do it off this crappy pickup truck. Yeah, just a tiny bit, but it is a little bit faster than just walking around. So if you ever have to get to somewhere quicker, just edge slide off of things. And the good thing about it, watch how much meter I have. I have almost, I didn't have a full half, but I still, right now I have almost nothing. You can still edge slide. So that's the good thing about edge sliding. And the last thing I'm going to tell you guys about sliding is, use sliding to reduce your exposure time. So, there's always places in the map where you're going to be exposed if you have to cross from here to that window. Don't just run out here because you're exposed to that head glitch, you're exposed to that window. Just, don't do that. You gotta slide your way around things in this game. You can even edge slide. Watch, you can just edge slide off of that. Boom. That's so much faster than dilly-dicking around in the middle, just walking. You could even just slide behind this, get some cover, slide right here. That's faster too. Just use your sliding to your advantage and make sure you're comfortable with the map. So if I slide right here, I know I'm gonna have to look right. Okay, I just butchered that English, but I'm gonna have to look right as I slide out, because I know there's a hallway right here. So if you slide, and you're looking forward, then someone can shoot you to the side. So make sure you slide and turn with your left stick, or with your right stick at the same time. So that is the main sliding tips I'm gonna give you guys. Okay. So the last thing about movement I'm gonna talk to you about is, don't auto mantle. If you're in a window right here, if there's an enemy in a window, don't come up here and go, oh, let me just climb up here real quick, because you can't shoot while you're mantling unless you have gung ho. Just tap your boost. If you tap your boost meter, you don't just hold it. I held it right there and I went all the way up, but if I tap it, I bet you I can hit my head on the fucking, yeah, look at that. Tapping is so much, you get a lot more height, and you get a lot more, you get more bang for your buck in terms of the boost meter. Alright, and The second movement tip I'm going to be giving you guys is about wall running and basic sprinting movement. So if you wall run, notice like the verticality right now, okay, of my my crosshair here, and then notice how it gets a little diagonal when I wall run. And you know, that's not a big deal, but just bear that in mind. It does screw with your aim a little, at least it does with mine. So just, you know, bear that in mind. Try to reduce the amount of time you have, you know, that you're wall running, unless there's like a player like right here camping this corner, you know, and you're using the wall run to your like a tactical advantage to come around this corner, something like that, you know. There's always exceptions. Just, you know, also another thing with wall running is it's very loud. Even if you have dead silence and the other player doesn't have awareness, they can still hear a slight, like, bah, 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 just some weird mechanical noises of your player wall running, and you cannot wall run forever. You know, like, watch, it's gonna run out. I didn't hit the ground, I promise. I just ran out. Let me try it a little higher just so you believe me. Yep, eventually the wall run just runs out, so make sure that you do, like, you know, you can come off and then come back on the wall and your wall run will reactivate. And you can use this, just, you know, just flow around the map, use the boost meter effectively. Don't spam it out in places where you know you're gonna have to use it later and you're gonna have to wait for it to recharge. Try to move around the map, but, you know, it's just have a nice flow. Those are the players that are the hardest to kill in my opinion, just because, you know, they're always moving. They're never just camping one spot. You never can really predict where they are. Another thing, don't really slide upstairs. It's slower. It's actually slower. Like, watch at the end, I don't even get up the top of the stairs, and just boop, I just walk right up it like a normal. You know, don't slide upstairs. It's actually slower than just walking upstairs. Yeah, so that's that. And then another thing, one more thing I'm gonna tell you guys is, as you move around the map, position yourselves, you know, in an advantageous position. Don't like run out here in the middle of the map and go, oh, I gotta kill people, let's go, I'm Rambo, ah. No, you have to use the map to your advantage. So if you come behind head glitches, you know, move from parts of the map that have cover. So move from cover to cover. Don't just, like, look at this head glitch. This is a nasty head glitch right here. This is one of the best head glitches in the game. And I swear to you, that guy right there will not be able to outgun you. You know, get to head glitches. If you don't know what head glitches are, leave it down in the comments, and I'll throw up another video about head glitching and stuff like that. But this is a fantastic head glitch. If you move around the map from cover to cover, you will not die as often, and you will win more gunfights. So this is huge when you're moving around the map, and it's huge when it comes to Black Ops 3, because, you know, you get flanked a lot of stuff happens where you don't expect it, just because the boost is a feature in this game, so people may come above you, you know, there might be below you. Just if you're on a head glitch, it doesn't matter. If they're above me, I'm still on a head glitch, and then I can just, if, like, they're super above me, the head glitch is worse if they're, like, higher than I am, you know, so I'll just crouch. I can just crouch, and now I'm on a nasty head glitch, and I'll outgun the player. Like, just, you know, if you move from cover to cover, you will die less, and you will win more gunfights. I hope you guys did enjoy my Black Ops 3 tips and tricks for movement. I got a lot more tips and tricks coming out, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If any of these tips do help you in the future, make sure you drop a like. It would really help me out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, this has been Plantix, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Incoming frag!